Black people are responsible for some of the most popular and iconic memes in internet history. Many of the most recognizable reaction images, GIFs, catchphrases, and viral videos come directly from Black people and Black culture. From Crying Jordan and Antoine Dodson to Sweet Brown, Tyrese's My Shayla, and countless reaction GIFs used every day across social media, Black faces and Black expressions have become the internet's universal language. But what if I told you some of your favorite memes weren't supposed to be funny? Behind many of these viral moments are sad stories, and the internet has a unique ability to take a few seconds of footage, remove all context, and transform real people into characters. In this video, we're looking at some of the most famous Black memes and viral reaction images whose backstories are far darker, sadder, and more complicated than most people realize. From internet legends to ordinary people who unexpectedly became viral, these are the stories behind the memes and the human beings the internet forgot. But before we get into some of these sad backstories, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, ZocDoc. A few videos back, I told you guys that I was trying to get my skin under control with my dermatologist. Sadly, that's something me and my dermatologist are still working on, and since then, I've also got a burn on my wrist. And it was very important for me to find a dermatologist who specialized in darker skin, and ZocDoc made that process easy. ZocDoc is a free platform where you can find and book appointments with doctors, dentists, therapists, psychiatrists, and tons of other healthcare providers all in one place. You can filter by insurance, read real patient reviews, and instantly book appointments online without having to sit on hold on the phone. You just go to the website and click to instantly book. Most people get an appointment within 24 to 72 hours, sometimes even the same day. So if you've been putting off finding a provider that fits your needs, now's the perfect time to start. Head to ZocDoc.com/BlackFemininity or click the link in my description box to get started. Thanks again to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. Now we can get into the backstories. In the late 2010s, a series of photographs showing Beyoncé peering through the bars of a prison cell took over Twitter. To someone unfamiliar with the image's origins, the photos appear to depict the singer behind bars, which is precisely what made them so memeable. The photos were taken in 2003 when Beyoncé visited South Africa for Nelson Mandela's 46664 AIDS awareness concert. During the trip, she took an educational tour of Robben Island prison, including the cell where Nelson Mandela spent part of his 27 years in prison.
And I'm just happy that hopefully I can be a part of, well, I am a part of something that is gonna help so many people. And I feel like celebrities have a voice and they can reach people that sometimes politicians can't reach. And this is my step to trying to change something.
The images sat largely unnoticed for years. Then, sometime in 2019, someone found a series of pics, and social media users detached the images from the context and began posting them without context. The pics of Beyoncé gripping the prison bars, staring into the camera, turned into a reaction image. People began creating elaborate fictional scenarios to explain why Beyoncé was supposedly in jail. Over time, the pics became less about Beyoncé and turned into a popular reaction image used whenever people wanted to jokingly suggest that someone deserved jail time. Few rappers embody toughness quite like DMX. Throughout his life, he battled addiction, spent years in and out of jail, and struggled with complicated family relationships. Yet, despite his hardened image, DMX was remarkably open about the trauma that shaped him. Much of that pain stemmed from a childhood full of abuse, neglect, and a lack of affection from the people who were supposed to love him most. In 2012, DMX and his estranged wife, Tashira Simmons, appeared on VH1's Couples Therapy in an effort to address his infidelity, repair their relationship, and confront the emotional wounds he had carried since childhood. During the process, he spoke candidly about his troubled relationship with his mother, revealing that she never told him, "I love you." The subject remained deeply painful years later. As he discussed his mother, he began to break down in tears.
Mommy.
You never got to have that mommy experience.
No. And she never, not once Not once she ever told me that she loved me.
Unfortunately, social media cared little about the context. Screenshots and clips of DMX crying quickly spread across the internet, eventually becoming one of the most recognizable reaction gifs in the social media era. The image was used to express disappointment, heartbreak, embarrassment, and defeat.
Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
In 2022, Kelly Rowland's 2013 song Dirty Laundry unexpectedly found a new audience on TikTok, but not for the reasons she originally intended. Released as a deeply personal confession, the song served as an open letter in which Kelly finally revealed the emotional and professional struggles she faced following the breakup of Destiny's Child. Throughout the track, she addressed her complicated feelings about Beyoncé's skyrocketing success, the pressures of navigating fame on her own, and the abusive relationship she adored behind closed doors.
Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
Nearly a decade later, however, the same lyrics took on a completely different life online. In the very part where she discussed the domestic violence, the audio resurfaced on TikTok, where users isolated the line from the rest of the song and transformed it into a viral sound. Rather than engaging with the serious subject matter, many creators use the audio for comedic videos showing pets, children, or friends hitting them. Others used it to exaggerate minor inconveniences or create humorous skits about everyday frustrations.
Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me.
Some meme creators even used it over scenes of Kelly's character being killed in the horror film Freddy vs. Jason, turning a serious lyric into a dark joke. As the trend spread, the original meaning behind the lyric became increasingly lost.
Oh my God, my Shayla. My Shayla. Congratulations!
The Tyrese My Shayla meme has become one of the biggest Black viral memes from the 2010s and 2020s. But very few people know the full story. The audio originates from a 2017 social media video posted by actor Tyrese during a highly publicized custody battle involving his daughter Shayla. At the time, Tyrese was locked into a legal dispute with his ex-wife Norma Mitchell Gibson over allegations of abuse, which he strongly denied.
There's some folks, and I respect it, there's some folks out here that'll just take a L, take a fucked up reputation, take whatever negative press and PR and blogs and people all in the comments and making a mockery of your personal situation. They'll just sit at home, stay quiet, because just maybe that's the type of celebrity or entertainer they are. Feel like, yo, you know what I look like responding to everything that I'm accused of. That shit is beneath me. It makes me chatty patty. It makes me, come off as catty and, petty wop. Listen, man, I shut my mouth for 10 fucking years. 10 years and just took it. So now I'm speaking out. I'm gonna get over it soon, but for right now, I'm gonna defend
Facing the
myself.
possibility of losing access to his daughter, the actor uploaded an emotional 7-minute video in which he pleaded publicly for more time with his daughter while wearing a sweatshirt that read "Shayla Rocks." And he broke down in tears as he addressed the situation. Throughout the video, Tyrese paced around the room, sobbed uncontrollably, and addressed both the court proceedings and his ex-wife directly.
Look at this. You take my one from me? I'm not gonna sit here and paint the picture of systematic racism. I'm just gonna say that the uninvolved fathers has made it bad for the involved fathers, because our voices are some way, somehow being drowned out. The men that wake up every day to focus on one thing.
Don't take my baby, please. Don't take my baby. Don't take my baby. Oh, this is all I got. This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. My Shayla. My Shayla. And ain't nobody showing up for me. I got all these millionaire friends. I got billionaire friends. I've been there for you. Why nobody's there for me? You think of me? And yet some of y'all are like, oh, he got the ugly cry face. I do got the ugly cry face. I'm sorry. Oh, he's got the ugly cry face. You motherfucking right. I look ugly when I cry because I'm crying for my baby. And if they doing this shit to me, if they taking my baby, or because she wakes up and decides on September 11th, this is what I feel like saying about Tyrese. Nobody wants to hire me, Norma. Congratulations. Oh my God.
Within Black social media spaces at the time, particularly Black Twitter, clips from the video quickly became a running joke. Screenshots of Tyrese crying and excerpts of his emotional pleas were repurposed as reaction memes and jokes about being overly attached, dramatic, or heartbroken. Then, in the early 2020s, multiple memes spread beyond Black internet culture and found a new audience on TikTok. Users began clipping different sections of the video and turning them into viral sounds. The My Shayla audio became especially popular, often appearing in videos where creators jokingly expressed affection for their pets, their children, relatives, favorite television characters, or celebrity crushes. Few reaction images have been divorced from their original context, quite like the famous Lil Mama crying meme. For years, the screenshot has circulated across social media as a reaction image used to express sadness, disappointment, embarrassment, or emotional defeat. But behind the meme was a much deeper story about grief, loss, and a young woman struggling under intense public scrutiny. In 2011, 2 years after her widely criticized stage crashing incident during Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' performance of Empire State of Mind at the MTV VMAs, Lil Mama sat down for an interview on New York's Power 105 radio show, The Breakfast Club. At the time, she was still dealing with the fallout from the incident, which had turned her into a frequent target of jokes and criticism throughout the entertainment industry. The interview itself was difficult. Throughout the conversation, radio host Charlamagne Tha God repeatedly criticized Lil Mama's appearance, career decisions, and public image, and she became increasingly uncomfortable.
You know, Lil Mama, you have a lot of confidence, and that's a good thing.
Thank you.
But you have to actually, no, seriously, you haven't put out no music in a long time. People know you for playing yourself, walking up on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
Charlamagne, seriously,
that's the truth. Your team is the ones lying to you. I'm here sitting there telling you the truth. Ain't nobody checking for Lil Mama in these streets. Nobody checking for Lil Mama, tell the truth. When the last time somebody said, yo, play a Lil Mama record in the club?
Not at this present time.
When the last time I put out a record?
Near the end of the discussion, she spoke about balancing a music career while watching her mother battle terminal cancer. As she continued discussing her mother's death, she broke down in tears.
I've taken a step away from music already. I'm getting back into the music now.
Okay,
my
so
music
that's the
will speak
plan.
for itself. I'm not here to say what I'm gonna do. When I was 17 years old, I put out an album while my mother was dying of cancer. That right there alone is a struggle. That's hard.
Right.
That's tough for anybody. But my music will speak for itself. My actions will speak for itself. My mother will be proud. My father will be proud.
Unfortunately, social media focused less on what she was saying and more on the image itself. Screenshots from the emotional moment quickly spread online, eventually becoming one of the internet's most popular reaction memes. Years later, Lil Mama returned to The Breakfast Club and addressed both the interview and the memes that followed. She explained that the tears were never about the criticism she received during the conversation. They were about her mother. She also revealed that she was aware of the memes and jokes that emerged from the moment.
No, I'm playing.
I did not make you cry.
On a serious note, I mean, the reason why I got emotional is because I was, talking about my mother, and at the time, I hadn't really come out about how I felt about it. I went through a phase where, in that moment when I came to talk to y'all, that was the first time I ever sat down with a group of people and discussed it. So it was just like everything.
All your emotions.
Rather than allowing them to consume her, she chose to view them with a sense of humor. Another recognizable reaction image of the 2020s is the sad Will Smith meme. The image, often edited with exaggerated red eyes and tears streaming down his face, became a shorthand for heartbreak, disappointment, humiliation, and emotional pain across social media. But the image originated from a deeply personal conversation. In July 2020, actor Will Smith and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith sat down for a highly anticipated episode of Red Table Talk to address revelations surrounding Jada's past relationship with singer August Alsina. The episode came after August publicly claimed that he had been romantically involved with Jada during a period when she and Will were separated. During the conversation, the couple openly discussed a difficult chapter in their marriage that had taken place roughly 4.5 years earlier. Will admitted there was a period when he believed their marriage was over and that he never wanted to speak to Jada again. As the discussion continued, Jada acknowledged that she had entered what she famously described as an entanglement with August Alsina during their separation. As Jada recounted the events, cameras frequently cut to Will, whose facial expressions appeared exhausted, frustrated, and emotionally drained.
So that's what we're going to start with. This is a very personal journey.
Yeah.
That became very public.
I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship.
Within hours, screenshots of his face began circulating online. Social media quickly turned the image into a meme. Users added tears, darkened his eyes, and exaggerated his expression to create the now famous sad Will Smith reaction image. However, months later, Will revealed the real story behind the image. Will revealed that the story behind the image was less dramatic. Speaking during an event honoring mental health advocacy, he explained that the episode had been filmed around midnight as the family prepared for an early flight the following morning. According to Will, he was so unhappy with the original recording that he even suggested reshooting the entire conversation. By that point, however, the damage had already been done.
I get dehydrated and it makes my eyes water. I know people think I'm crying all the time.
All the time, and he's not.
I'm not crying.
Such a shame.
It's
Such a shame.
It is. No, but it plays, it works out.
He doesn't cry. He wasn't crying.
No, it was midnight. We were shooting at midnight because we were trying to rush to go to the airport in the morning.
I should have stuck to my first gut, which is reshoot the whole thing.
That's what I said. I said reshoot it, but it played out. Everybody's like, poor Will.
Oh, God. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I was like... Everybody's like, poor Will, poor Will, poor Will, poor Will.
Gotta make it serious, not funny.
I was like, oh, they think
and
I'm
I made
sad.
it too serious.
They think I'm sad.
And they thought he was sad.
No, it's like they love themselves some Will.
Whatever.
They love themselves some Will.
Despite Will's explanation, the image had already taken on a life of its own. The meme became so widespread that for many people, the screenshot became more memorable than the actual conversation that inspired it.
I still love you.
One of social media's earliest viral remix memes came from a moment that was never meant to be funny at all. Known online as Best Cry Ever, the meme originated from a heartbreaking episode of the A&E reality TV series Intervention, featuring former boxing champion Rocky Lockridge. Before addiction took over his life, Rocky was a successful professional boxer and two-time junior lightweight world champion. But by 2010, the former athlete had spent nearly 2 decades battling drug and alcohol addiction. Living on the streets of Camden, New Jersey, Rocky survived by panhandling for money that he often used to purchase crack cocaine. The episode documented his daily struggle as he wandered through abandoned neighborhoods, searching for his next fix while remaining largely estranged from his family. Among the people most affected by Rocky's addiction were his 2 sons, Lamar and Ricky. The brothers had spent more than 15 years coping with the pain of their father's absence. Earlier in the episode, Lamar openly admitted that he hated his father for abandoning the family and missing much of their lives.
I've waited over 15 years for this moment. I ever lost hope in you.
Everything came to a head during the intervention. As family members confronted Rocky about the devastation his addiction had caused, Lamar and Ricky tearfully expressed years of frustration, disappointment, and heartbreak. Yet despite everything, both sons told their father they still loved him and desperately wanted him to get help. Rocky broke down, completely overwhelmed by the revelation of what his addiction had cost him. As his sons professed his love, the former champion let out a high-pitched, anguished cry.
Because I know, somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Because of the unusual sound of Rocky's cry, after the episode aired in spring 2010, a YouTube user uploaded the clip with the title Best Cry Ever. It spread like a wildfire across the internet, and other creators edited the audio into songs, remixes, video game clips, and comedy sketches.
Somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you. I still love you.
Unlike many tragic stories that end in continued decline, Rocky's life took a positive turn after the intervention. He entered treatment, reconciled with his family, and worked to rebuild the relationships that addiction had nearly destroyed. Though his path to recovery was not perfect, he managed to leave the streets behind and remain connected to his loved ones. Rocky Lockridge passed away in February 2019 at the age of 60 due to complications from multiple strokes and pneumonia. By then, millions of people had seen his emotional breakdown online, many without knowing his name or understanding the circumstances behind it. Next, we have the trying not to laugh, or was Pops wrong for this meme, which has been completely detached from its original context. What many people know as a reaction video about holding in laughter actually originated from one of the most tragic events in recent American history, a school shooting. In December 2021, Javon Pittman, a student at Oxford High School in Michigan, appeared in a CNN interview following the devastating school shooting that claimed the lives of 4 students and injured several others. During the emotional segment, Javon spoke about losing classmates and processing the trauma that had shaken his school community.
Dad, and besides God, Tate was always, he's smart in class. Me and him used to joke around, me and him used to play.
And then, news, another classmate died.
Oh, that was sad. Justin. No.
As the interview continued, Javon became emotional while speaking about his father, Pastor Jamar D. Pittman, describing him as his hero. The camera then shifted to Jamar, who was visibly overcome with emotion. Fighting back tears, he pointed towards his son and buried his face in his shirt as he began crying.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Why your dad? Is he your superhero?
Yes.
You can't save your kids. That's devastating. I'd rather been the one that got shot than my kids.
At the time, viewers understood the moment for what it was. But more than a year later, however, the clip took on an entirely different life online. In April 2023, portions of the interview resurfaced on TikTok and Twitter. Users began focusing not on Javon's story, but on Jamar's reaction. His emotional sob and gesture towards his son were interpreted by many viewers as an attempt to suppress laughter. Now detached from the original context, the clip quickly spread as people joked about trying not to laugh during serious situations. Soon, screenshots and reposts from the video flooded social media. One viral post asked the simple question, was Pops wrong for this?
Hold on. His daddy really laughed. Let's see if his daddy started laughing. This ain't funny. Throw the clip. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. That ain't funny. Now, the story is horrible. We get that out of the way. Did his daddy laugh? Comment in the comment section. Did he laugh, or was that one of them boo-boo face cries?
As the meme continued to spread, Jamar Pittman himself became an unexpected internet character. Users began digging through old photos and videos of him and his family, turning unrelated images into memes and reaction posts as well. The viral tired Popeyes employee meme is one of the few entries on this list where the sadness is immediately visible in the image itself. Most people can instantly tell what's happening the moment they see the photo. The meme emerged during the Popeyes chicken sandwich craze of 2019. When Popeyes introduced its first ever chicken sandwich on August 12th, the fast food chain unintentionally sparked one of the biggest food frenzies in recent memory. Social media users, food critics, and everyday customers flooded restaurants to see whether the new sandwich could compete with offerings from Chick-fil-A and Shake Shack. The hype quickly grew beyond a simple product launch and turned into a cultural phenomenon. As demand skyrocketed, customers began lining up around blocks, placing massive orders, and clearing out entire stores. Many locations sold out of chicken sandwiches altogether as employees struggled to keep up with the unprecedented rush. While consumers were enjoying the chicken sandwich wars, workers inside Popeyes restaurants were left dealing with the consequences. Amid the frenzy, a photograph of a Black woman Popeyes employee sitting alone on a bench began circulating online. In the image, the worker appeared completely drained. Some expressed sympathy, recognizing the image as a reflection of workplace burnout. Others turned it into a meme, using the exhausted employee as a reaction image to represent being mentally, physically, or emotionally depleted. The photograph spread rapidly across Twitter and other social media platforms, becoming one of the defining images of the chicken sandwich craze. Yet, as the memes multiplied, some people questioned the ethics of the joke. The employee had not consented to being photographed, and despite becoming the face of a viral internet moment, she received none of the benefits generated by the attention. The image also highlighted a larger issue. While Popeyes was experiencing record-breaking sales and receiving endless free publicity from the chicken sandwich phenomenon, the workers responsible for meeting the overwhelming demand were largely left out of the financial rewards and are most likely overworked and underpaid.
It's not your birthday, boys. It's Marion's birthday. Oh my God.
The most recent meme on this list may also be one of the most complicated. Known online as It's Not Your Birthday, the viral clip exploded across TikTok and social media in April 2026 and quickly became one of the platform's most recognizable reaction memes. The original video shows a family of 4 gathered around a table celebrating a toddler's birthday. As they sing happy birthday, another child at the table enthusiastically joins in by singing, "Happy birthday to Maria."
It's not your birthday, boys. It's Marion's birthday.
Bye.
Oh my gosh.
Bye. Bye.
The clip's humor came from the intensity of the child's reaction. Within days, millions of users were sharing the video, quoting the audio, reenactments, and creating edits that exaggerated the outburst for comedic effort. Green screen templates allowed creators to place the screaming child into different scenarios that spread across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. However, as the video's popularity grew, so did questions about the circumstances behind it. Many viewers began speculating that the child may have developmental differences or special needs based on his behavior in the clip. His mom also revealed on her account that he is in fact autistic. The discussion sparked a broader conversation about whether the video should have been posted in the first place. The controversy intensified when the mom embraced the newfound attention. In follow-up videos, she referred to the family as TikTok's newest stars and suggested that more content featuring the child would be forthcoming.
The new, face of TikTok.
Mom, so what do you mean you're the face of TikTok, bro? I need to know, quit your day job for TikTok. Mom's like, she recorded herself, yeah, with the new face of TikTok, this and that. Appreciate all the help. Bro, no, bro. Your son is the face of TikTok, not you. Your son, at the end of the day, bro. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, social media is all good to be niggas, but bro, you're not the face of TikTok, bro. Don't try to lie to niggas.
The lady that made the It's Not Your Birthday boy to Marion's birthday is now trying to record every instance that kid is throwing a tantrum at, trying to get a viral moment out of it. She is really milking her bit of fame on here. In that one video when she was trying to say that she was the new face of TikTok because of like one viral video. Like, no, lady, you are a one-hit wonder. Sorry to break it to you. Also, if we found out that your kid was autistic beforehand, you wouldn't be having this fame, because, like, honestly, making fun of that's really messed up. But no, if y'all check her feed, all of her videos are the kid, like, screaming and, like even, like, a little bit of yelling, she'll try to record it and find some gold. Like, it's pathetic. Talking about the new face of TikTok. Lady, you have 68,000 followers. If you were the new face of TikTok, you'd probably be like Charlie D'Amelio or Kobby Lane type famous. That, and also exploiting your kid for some views, that's not cool.
You know that one video of the kid overreacting because it's not his birthday and his parents having to drag him away? I wish you lot came to us with the information that he's autistic first. We turned that child into a meme whole time he's autistic. I was wondering, why did he react like that? I get that sometimes kids get jealous over their sibling's birthday, but not to that extent. Whole time he's just autistic and everyone's laughing at it, bro. They even have him on a shirt, bro. No one's buying those shirts. Let's keep it real. No one's buying those shirts.
She continued posting videos focused on this particular son, despite having another one, and this began to resemble the early stages of influencer-style family content. As a result, the conversation surrounding the It's Not Your Birthday meme gradually shifted. This development struck a nerve with many social media users, and the comments were overwhelmingly negative, accusing her of constantly trying to get another viral moment out of this kid. In recent years, family channels and child influencers have come under growing scrutiny, with critics arguing that parents often profit from their children's most embarrassing, emotional, or private moments without meaningful consent. Since young children cannot fully understand the long-term consequences of internet fame, concerns have mounted about whether viral content involving minors prioritizes entertainment over their well-being. Commonly known as the annoyed side-eye lady, the GIF features a black woman given a look of irritation during a live television broadcast. For years, social media users have used the clip as a reaction. What many people don't realize is that the reaction occurred in the immediate aftermath of a disaster that claimed dozens of lives. In June 2017, a fire tore through Grenfell Tower, a 24-story residential apartment building in West London. The blaze spread rapidly through the structure, trapping residents inside and ultimately killing 72 people. The tragedy shocked the United Kingdom and sparked widespread outrage as evidence emerged that residents had repeatedly warned authorities about fire safety concerns long before the disaster occurred. The fact that Grenfell Tower was home to a largely working-class, ethnically diverse community only intensified accusations that the concerns of residents had not been taken seriously. In the days following the fire, thousands of people gathered in protests, demanding accountability from government officials and housing authorities. Among those protesters was a woman named Deborah Ann Eden. During a live BBC News segment covering the demonstrations, a reporter approached her and asked why she and other protesters were angry. The question immediately caught her off guard, and she gave a dirty look. The expression lasted only a moment, but it said everything. The split-second reaction quickly took on a life of its own online. As the clip spread across social media, users began isolating the side-eye expression from the rest of the broadcast, and the image became a reaction meme. For millions of internet users, the expression became instantly recognizable, even though few knew where it originated. Years later, Deborah did an interview with BuzzFeed explaining the situation.
Most people know my face from this video. It started 4 years ago. I live in the Notting Hill community, quite close to Grenfell Tower. The survivor story is the most moving one because they haven't had justice to this day and have quite a lot of influence in the Notting Hill area. So it was really important for me to try and educate the young people around me to take part in something about getting your voice heard. Unfortunately, the media decided that it would be more fun to go to these young people who are inexperienced about whether they were going to riot and so on and so forth.
They neglect the needs of the people simply because they're poor and because they can.
I said there were some speeches over there. Why are you not recording the positive? Why are you trying to antagonize these young people? I said to them, I've already told you I'm not speaking to you. So they decided to follow me. Oh no, you didn't. Who are you following? I had to look at them like, are you well? Didn't I just tell you to stop following me? I actually did give them an interview in the end, which I'm sure they wish they hadn't asked for.
What are people being here so angry? How is the council?
Well, why don't you tell me why they're so angry? What do you think the reason is? I have to school you without swearing. Took all my soul.
Why do you think they're here?
Clearly
why
people
do
are
you?
upset and angry.
Well, then why ask me a stupid question?
All my soul, not to disrespect myself as an angry black woman, but to look articulate and to reflect back to this man to answer his own stupid question.
The final names on this list are a little different from the others. Their stories are not necessarily sad because of the memes themselves, but because of the stories of the people behind them. Throughout the late 2010s, Lovely Peaches became one of the internet's most infamous viral personalities. She was responsible for countless memes, reaction clips, screenshots, and viral moments that spread across Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and meme pages. Unlike many viral personalities who became famous for a single moment, Peaches built her entire online presence around unpredictability. Over time, concerns about her behavior began extending beyond internet trolling and into real-life consequences. Viewers watched as her content became increasingly erratic and disturbing. She posted shocking videos designed to provoke reactions, made alarming statements online, and repeatedly crossed lines that many felt should never be crossed for entertainment. She became notorious for posting graphic content, engaging in public feuds, making disturbing threats, and sharing increasingly extreme material across social media platforms. Rumors and controversies surrounding her interactions with major influencers, including claims that she was obsessively targeting some creators online, only added to her notoriety. For years, audiences were entertained by Lovely Peaches. Her live streams were clipped, reposted, and transformed into memes. Entire online communities formed around documenting her behavior, but things finally went too far. In January 2021, Lovely Peaches was arrested in Georgia on animal cruelty charges after alarming videos involving her dog sparked widespread concern online. According to police reports, she live-streamed herself mistreating the dog and later made a series of shocking claims on social media, including statements that she had seriously injured or killed it. When police confronted her, body camera footage showed her admitting that many of the threats were made because she knew they would attract attention.
Okay.
Whose dog?
Mine.
Why would you make that
For followers.
Rory?
For followers?
Oh, Patty.
As you can see, he's fine. Food right there.
What?
So you making threats to harm your dog for followers?
Okay.
Yes, but I didn't do it like that. How long you had this dog?
No, thank
few
you
weeks.
so much.
Do you want this dog?
Okay, bye-bye.
I mean, I might give it to my dad, but...
Where is she? Bye-bye. She is eating more at this Patty's.
If you were following somebody and they made an allegation, you would harm something to someone.
Yeah, but I make jokes all the time, so I know they make jokes.
That's not funny. You talking about harming a puppy?
I don't even have a window to throw him out of.
Well, you do have a window. You have a door and a balcony.
Open.
But you have a door and a balcony. That's not something that should be joked about.
At all. He's all scared.
Yeah, he's scared to death. Where'd you get it?
I adopted him from I can call him actually. I adopted him from a white man who posted Ava Craigers.
I mean, is there a reason you do what you do?
The label will sign me and I can live good.
So someone will sign you and you can live good? Okay. Alright. I mean, like I said,
I mean, that makes sense. You know, I want a good life for me, my dad, and my daughter. I don't see that's being bad.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but some of the antics you pulled on Instagram, it's not normal.
You know, but that's why I have so many followers.
You only had 459 followers.
No, I don't. It's a fan page.
It's a fan page? You have 1.1 million followers. How much money do you get from Instagram?
I have sponsorships and stuff for maybe like $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week? Alright. And that's your account?
Yeah.
The footage offered a rare glimpse into the mindset behind much of her online persona. Throughout her rise to internet infamy, during the police encounter, she explained that she wanted a record label to notice her and believed controversial stunts would help her achieve fame and financial success. She also spoke about wanting a better life for herself, her father, and her daughter, while acknowledging struggles with depression and anxiety. Then we have Queen Op and Michelle, often referred to as Shell. They became fixtures across social media and meme pages. You may know them from these viral videos.
I can never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So I always gotta keep something negative in reference to you. So I can never give you you can never get that 10, okay? You can never get that 10. But I'll give you about an 8.5. Okay. You know what? It's not a 10, it's a 7. Okay. You're not that bitch or nothing, but you still ate that little one. That little one thing, you ate that one thing.
2, 3. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger.
Make it look cute. Make it look cute. Put the phone up, Michelle. Yeah, turn around straight and act like you're looking over your shoulder. Move the up. Turn around straight. Act like you're looking over your shoulder. Not with the Michelle.
The duo generated countless viral clips and reaction videos that spread across platforms, but most people using their audios and GIFs are unaware of what was happening behind the scenes. According to both women, they had known each other for more than a decade before becoming social media personalities. They put their quote-unquote friendship on full display on live stream, doing comedy, but it slowly began raising red flags among viewers. Many people noticed that Shell appeared to have intellectual or developmental disabilities, while Queen Op seemed to be placing her in increasingly humiliating situations for content. The abuse escalated over several years. Viewers accused Queen Op of exploiting Michelle for views.
Bark. Woo. Meow. Meow. Be a giraffe.
Gifts, donations, and social media engagement. Viewers allege that Michelle was regularly mocked, degraded, and manipulated during live streams while audiences watched. People documented incidents in which Michelle was allegedly forced to sleep in cages, eat dog food, consume dog feces, have wigs ripped off her head, forced to get a big, obnoxious tattoo of a rapper's name across her chest, and endure physical and psychological mistreatment, most of which Queen Op proudly admitted to. Many of these allegations circulated online. As the content became more extreme, audience members began contacting authorities. The situation reached a breaking point in July 2023. During a live stream, viewers noticed that Michelle appeared with a visible black eye and swelling on her face, though she denied any claims of abuse and said the injuries were a consequence of her actions.
You waited till we left. Clock it. Snuck in here. Clock it. Went through our stuff. Clock it. Stole the phone. Clock it. Downloaded a Text Now app. Clock it. Made a number. Clock it. Text whoever you wanted to text. Clock it. Deleted it. Clock it. Then they called the next day. Clock it. Like, come on, bro. Don't make it seem like...
Concerned viewers across the country began contacting authorities. While the live stream was still active, police arrived at the residence and arrested Queen Op and her girlfriend Danny. Thousands of people watched as officers entered the home during the live stream and took the pair into custody. Michelle was removed from the residence and reportedly transported for medical evaluation. News of the arrest spread rapidly across social media. After being removed from the situation, Michelle ultimately chose not to return to Queen Op. Like many abuse survivors, she gradually began recognizing that the treatment she had endured was not friendship. In the months following the arrest, Michelle thanked supporters who had advocated for her safety and expressed appreciation for the people who refused to look away when they believed she was in danger. And this story is another case of audiences rewarding shock value. A lot of creators become incentivized to push boundaries further and further in pursuit of attention. And now for the final meme on this list. One of the internet's most recognizable reaction gifs came from a woman who never intended to become a meme at all. Known online simply as the shocked gif, the reaction image features Brazilian content creator Aline Burrell widening her eyes in apparent disbelief while singing. For years, the gif has been used across the internet, yet few people know the tragic story of the woman behind it. On March 15, 2018, Aline Burrell uploaded a simple 3-minute song cover to YouTube. A relatively small content creator from Brazil. Aline often posted videos of herself singing popular songs online. In this particular video, she performed a cover of a track by Brazilian pop duo Sandy and Junior. During one moment in the performance, she struggled to hit a high note, producing an exaggerated facial expression that viewers later isolated into a GIF. The clip spread far beyond its original audience, and users on Twitter and other social media platforms began sharing the image as a reaction. Over time, the GIF became one of the internet's go-to expressions for shock and disbelief. Like many people who unintentionally become memes, Aline had little control over how her image was used. Meanwhile, she continued creating content and navigating challenges in her personal life. In April 2019, a post on her Instagram account revealed that she would be stepping away from social media while undergoing psychiatric treatment for depression. The post read, "Aline is fully aware of all the support and affection you have shown her. I ask that you continue to send positive energy her way. Supporters hoped she would eventually return to content creation healthier and happier. Unfortunately, a far more tragic fate awaited her. On April 21st, 2022, Aline Burrell was found dead on Dentino Beach. She had been killed by gunfire. The shocking murder quickly became national news in Brazil and prompted an extensive investigation by local authorities. Months later, police concluded that she had been targeted because suspects mistakenly believed she was connected to a local militia. Investigators alleged that members of a criminal organization falsely suspected her of being an informant. According to authorities, one of the suspects approached Aline, showed her a photograph of an alleged militia member, and convinced her to accompany him after she recognized the person in the image. Police later arrested 4 suspects in connection with the killing. While memes have become a part of how we communicate online, it's worth remembering that many of the faces behind them are more than just a joke or reaction image. Let me know in the comments if there are any other viral memes or reaction GIFs with surprising backstories that I didn't mention in this video. Like this video and subscribe to BFTV for more content.